Well, happy Saturday, Sooner Nation. Welcome to the Sooner Surge podcast that tells it like it is. Tell you like it is. It was an ugly day today, Jay, for Sooner fans, not just weather-wise, although cooperated pretty much the forecast, but OU's not able to get it done. I see Mega Cat Scratch with Oklahoma Cornhuskers. I see Corks' comment right off the bat about being a program first guy, but you got to make the necessary changes. And I'm just gonna say right now, if people get on here and talk about Soul Mission, I'm leaving right now. I'll leave, and I'm not going to be on here, Jay.
Well, you're dark. You're in the dark. You're in the dark right now.
You can do it by yourself. I'm not doing the Soul Mission stuff.
Cool, man. Cool, Germ. I'll do it by myself, man. Go ahead and leave.
Crystal, Danny. Danny, I agree. The start of the demise was, it happened a while ago, but this one really hurts. This one really hurts for BV because what's ahead. Speaking of what's ahead, LSU, Jay, Kelly may be gone tomorrow.
I don't think they'll make a move in the season, but,
Crystal said, can we really tell us like it is? Yeah, let me start then, Jay. Let me start.
We usually do, don't we? I said last night this game could go either way, and it went their way. I didn't sit here and say OU was going to dominate this game. Who did? Not me.
Crystal, why don't you call in tonight and tell us how it is?
Crystal picked OU by 10. She was dead on.
Hey, wait. Take what like a man? What? What is the deal tonight, Jay? What do you mean take it like a man? I've already been on a live show right after. I've already been on a live show right after OU lost today, and I took it just like a man. Take it like a man. I don't play for the team. I'll tell you how it is. It's bad. It's bad. That's how it is. What else do you want me to say? I don't sit on here and sunshine pump anything, Jay.
No,
the people that act like I'm a sunshine pumper can leave because I'm not one.
The quiet is nice.
Sure is, man. I can give you a lot more of that, Jay.
Can you? Can you really?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, couple of things we got to talk about here. Okay, we'll talk about the game, but listen, I see a lot of people on the Brent Venables stuff. Okay, Brent Venables is year 4. Germ, take a guess at conference record.
Really bad?
Take a guess.
I have no idea, Jay. 3 and I don't know how many games did they play,
including the Big 12. 14 and 16. Germ, tell me this. What's crazy is could you not agree? It's very similar to the basketball coach, Porter Moser.
Oh, there's a lot of similarities between the two.
Can't win conference games, dude.
Yeah. Hey, Brendan, thanks for the super. It says, I'm tired of people telling me Brent is safe at 9-3, 8-4. This is OU. The expectation is win every game that doesn't. And hey, there are people, and I was one of them, Jay, about the schedule, but A&M and Vandy look like they're better than some of the teams OU's playing, like LSU.
Yeah, it might be better they didn't play those teams.
Hey, and the other thing is, I agree, it's OU. You can't be satisfied. I said playoff or bust for BVJ. They're not making the playoff unless they win one of the next 2 games.
They're going to probably need to win out.
Well, if they win one of the next 2, they would have a chance at winning out. But I don't even know why we're talking about that.
They're not getting into the playoff at 9-3. What world are you talking about? They're getting in.
Oh, there's a couple of SEC teams that'll get in at 9-3.
No, they're not, Germ. Wake up.
You don't think there's going to be wait? You don't think there's going to be any SEC teams in at 9-3?
Well, is Alabama going to have 3 losses?
No, they're one of the ones that won't.
Is Georgia?
No.
Is A&M?
Okay, let's say they don't.
Who else? A&M?
No.
Is Ole Miss?
Could. I don't know the future.
Wait, Ole Miss going to have 3 losses?
What's funny, Jay? Is
that might be the dumbest thing you've ever said in your life.
What's funny, Jay?
Who are they going to lose to, Germ? Go look at their schedule.
I don't know who they play. I don't follow Ole Miss.
Look, what world are you living in? You think 9-3 is going to get to play? None of those teams are losing 3 games, Germ.
What's funny is you sat here and said there won't be more than 2 10-2 teams in this league. You said it.
You said A&M's going to lose 3 games.
You said there's no way the's more than 2 10-2 teams in this league. You want me to pull it up?
You want me to pull
what's going on?
I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up that you said. I pull up that you said 9-3 Aggies.
Yeah, I thought LSU.
You may not lose a game.
I thought LSU would beat him.
Who's
Jay.
going to beat them? Missouri?
That's who I had. Missouri's on their third quarterback, Jay. Is Missouri beating OU?
I don't know, Germ.
Oh, third string quarterback. Okay.
I don't know, Germ. 9-3 is not getting you in the playoff, though. The only way to get in the playoffs is to run the table. So that's all I'm saying. Right now, what's OU's best win, Germ?
It's not violence.
What is OU's best win?
Probably Michigan.
That's their best win. And you think
they're going to be ranked this week.
Playoff best win, Michigan?
No, because if they beat Tennessee or Bama, it would be a big win, Jay. Did you hear what I said? Jeez, dude, stop, man. Unbelievable, dude. And I agree with Danny Dimes. Today's loss, BV should have went to Ben Arbuckle and said, run X-Rob the rest of the game. Pound the ball.
Hey.
They had the lead. They got the lead because of X-Rob and pounding the ball and switching to an offense which was gut punch up the middle behind EPL and the other guys. Run the dang ball, run the ball, and they did. They get the lead. He gets 2 carries the last 10 minutes, gets 28 yards in the last 10 minutes on 2 touches, and he doesn't get the ball anymore. That's the problem today.
Yeah. Germ,
the fact that you act like you know everything that's going to happen in college football is ridiculous. You don't.
I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident Alabama's not having 3 losses the rest of the way. I'm pretty confident.
Were you confident they were going to go to South Carolina and should have lost? Were you confident they were going to?
Pretty confident Georgia's not having 3 losses. I'm pretty confident Ole Miss isn't having 3 losses.
You weren't going
pretty
into
confident
today.
Texas A&M's not having 3 losses. Yeah,
You weren't going into today.
Pretty confident.
You weren't. No, you did not think Bama was going to struggle with. All right, see ya. I'm out. I'll see you later.
Pretty confident. Please. Bye, Germ. If you're going to leave, that's fine. I don't really care. I'll do this myself. It's the thumb wraps. I put all my anger in that Dr. Shin. He ruined John. Hasn't been the same since then. But you know what? Also, the competition's gotten tougher. That's part of it too, guys. Like, he's not just playing some of the teams they played earlier in the year. It's tougher competition. He's not hitting on them. Damon, thanks for the soup. Appreciate it, man. Really do. Jeremy will be back in 60 seconds. Maybe not. It's Jeremy. He might not. I really don't know why he left. Like, because I was arguing with him so he can dish it out. But boy, come at him. Woo! Oh no. Gonna grab the don't even bring that up, Chris. Yeah, material's got to be better for them to win games, specifically when the offense relies so much on the quarterback. Because I'm sorry, if anybody has watched any football tonight and watched Texas A&M, they got skill dudes everywhere. Screen pass to running back, gone. Screen pass to wide receiver, gone. They got talent everywhere on that offense. Doesn't matter. They can throw short stuff, quick stuff. It doesn't matter. They'll take it to the house. They got speed kills. OU speedster. Satania had the long one. Burks, 2 years now, Germ. We've been hollering for 2 years about wide receivers.
I think it's time that Burks is replaced by Kearney or E.T. And Danny, let me say this, Danny.
Welcome back, by the way. Welcome back. Did you have a good time off there?
Yeah, I did. I may take a couple nights off.
Somebody raise their voice again.
I may take a couple nights off. No, it's because we had a conversation before this, and I don't want to deal with it anymore. Cool. Hey, with your dumb comments. Hey, Danny.
Bring it.
This is my issue, Danny, and I'll come at it right now, and I'm not going to back down from it. It's fine for you to sit here and say you've been right all along, but you also said OU wasn't winning at South Carolina. Last year you said they weren't being – like you haven't been right all along. You're right when you're right, and you're wrong when you're wrong, but you won't say when you're wrong, and that's the annoying part. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat anything. BV's had plenty of chances at OU, period. He's had plenty of chances. He hasn't won big games. They don't win close ones. They don't make plays when they matter. Just like today, Danny Okoye should have had a pick six. Satania can't fumble a punt. Can't do that. You can't make back-breaking penalties. And that's what they've done under BV. He's had his chances. They gave him plenty of chances. He's not going to end it the right way. He's going to be gone. But to sit here and be braggadocious that you've been right all along, I'm sorry, that's not the case. It's not.
Hey, Damon, thanks
nice
again.
Opinion, though.
Thanks, Damon, for the super. Really do appreciate it.
Appreciate it,
really
Damon.
Now, this is a good question here. It's the coaching, lack of skilled players, lack of development of players. It's all of it. All of it. It's to me, it's not even like, to me, it's in these big games, they just can't get over the hump and make plays when they need to make plays. I mean, you watch the Alabama game, you watch the Texas game today. Both those teams should have lost today. But you know what? They found ways to win. And OU has not done that in the Brent Venables era. They haven't found ways to win games.
No. And
Kiffin
gets his first road ranked win in the SEC. He's been 0-6 before that, Jay.
And Jerm, they didn't exploit Ole Miss's weaknesses at all on their defense.
Well, if you would have kept running the ball, you could have exploited.
But they didn't, Jerm. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Ron, obviously, look, and Mark says we're weird. Hey, Mark, maybe you're new to the channel. We are weird because we go live every night at 9:30, regardless of what there is to talk about. We're on here every night.
Am I
Ron,
weird?
you've been on here every night since the beginning of the show, and you absolutely know I'm not right all the time. In fact, I've admitted I'm wrong multiple times. I don't have an issue doing that.
Hey, Kenneth, I just want to listen. Everybody's upset because they haven't won games in conference. Brent Venables is 14-16 in conference. So my question to you, what is the issue at Oklahoma? You tell me. I want you to tell me. What is the problem? I want you to answer the question, Kenneth. What is the problem at Oklahoma that they can't win conference games?
Well,
at home, answer that. That's all I'm asking. I want to know what he thinks.
My issue with BVJ has been you bring a new OC in and you're too loyal to guys like Emmett. Look, Emmett Jones, Jay, these receivers, they don't move when Mateer scrambles. And I agree with Tidwell, who said it in the chat about Mateer breaks pocket too early. He doesn't. I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to give a perfect example. You ready? I want to give you a perfect example, Jay. The touchdown pass to Satania. He actually stayed in the pocket and motioned Satania. He actually showed patience. Usually he's bailing early out of the pocket, Jay.
He bailed a lot early today. He bailed early a lot today, and it hurt him. It hurt him. He didn't need to, but he did. I'm waiting to see what he says. Okay, but Ferris, I totally understand this. But at what point, it seems like every year is execution on offense. At some point, that has to fall on. You can't just keep hiring a new OC every year.
Yeah, I agree, Jay.
You can't keep replacing the OC and keeping the position coaches and expect things to get better.
Yeah.
That's putting a Band-Aid on the problem, is it not?
It is, Jay. JD Ben Winning says, this SEC football, BV was tasked with turning around an already garbage defense and a gutted offense. Defense is great, and offense will get there. Give it time. But here's the deal. How much time do you give it? Because he's already had 4 years.
Well, and the problem is this. That's the thing.
Get passed by.
I totally understand what he's saying by that comment. But, Jern, the issue is all these other teams are getting rid of coaches, trying to go get somebody else if it's not working out. It's almost like the NFL now because you don't have a whole lot of time with the NIL and everything. I think Kenneth put an answer. I'm going to say it again. It's quarterback play. You can't be missing wide open tight ends for touchdown. Okay, but whose job is it to go get the quarterback you want? It's basketball and coaching.
But guys, here's another thing. Kenneth, Ole Miss missed 3 or 4 tight opens wide open for touchdowns and won the game. It's because the margin of error for OU right now, Jay, would you agree with this? OU's margin of error, you can't make any mistake the way it is right now. Ole Miss made, you want to know how many mistakes Ole Miss made today? Coaching blunders, missing guys that were open. It doesn't matter when you can score in a hurry. OU doesn't have the weapons to score.
Listen to this. I'm going to say this once. I said it in the Discord earlier. I want everybody to hear me on this. Listen, I'm a massive Oklahoma fan, as are all you on here. And I want OU to win games, but I am telling you, and this is a fact, Jerm, and you know it too because you've been around athletics. The more you lose, the more it becomes normal. And OU is becoming normal and okay with losing 4 to 5 games a year. The more you do that.
You think they're okay with it?
Jerm, I think the more you do it, the more you're used to losing. It's not a big deal anymore. That's what happens, dude. The more that happens, the more you're okay. Well, we can go out next week and win, and that's only 3 losses. You can't. Oklahoma is not okay with losing 4 or 5 games, Jerm. And the more you do that, the more you become okay with that.
Yeah, you should never be okay with that. Fans aren't okay with it. 918 says OU 6-2 with losses to Texas and Ole Miss, exactly where he thought we would be. Ole Miss is not a game I thought OU would lose, Jed. It's not one I had them losing because it was at home.
Listen, here's the thing. 918, listen, bro, I understand where you're coming from, and I agree a lot of what you're saying there. But here's the thing. They also can very easily, they're not going to be favored in the next 2 games. They lose the next 2 games, they're sitting at 6-4, losing 4 of their 5 games in the last SEC there. 4 or 5 games.
I don't think 918 thinks they're losing both games. Do you 918? Do you think they'll split in the next 2?
Well, he's got them going 9-3 before the season, so he's got to.
So did I, but
so he's got to have them split in the next 2 games.
I had OU just winning their home games and going 9-3. But
let me ask you this: offensively from Oklahoma, have you seen enough to think that they can score enough to beat Tennessee?
It depends on the style of play, Jay.
But I'm just saying, from what I've seen,
and this comment's ridiculous, dude. It's a ridiculous to act like.
Yeah, fans have nothing to do with hurting the program. That's a bad take.
You're hilarious to actually say that the fans are hurting the program. It's a ridiculous take.
No, I can promise you, no coach cares what I say. No player cares.
They're not listening to fans, man.
Now, if you want to say people in the organization are okay with losing 4 or 5 games, that's different.
Yeah, if we're talking about people in the program. Hey, Danny, I don't care. Okay, he's right in your opinion. Fine. I don't. Hey, anyone who comes on here, if all you want to do is just come on there and say you're right, and this guy's right, it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to break down the game and talk about the state of OU football right now. So,
well, the state of OU football.
I don't really care who's right or wrong. I'm just saying it's not in a good spot. And OU's the success that OU's only going to have this year, Jay, they're not a team that can score in a hurry. They're not. They've got to pound the ball and try to keep the other team off the field and own the time of possession. They got destroyed in time of possession today. The plays are like 87-48, okay? You're not going to win.
Well, it's a combo of thing with Brent Venables. He with the SEC, it's very tough competition, one thing. Okay, you got to be on your A game, or going 8-4 in this league. Very doable. Okay, and they just haven't been, Jerm. BB's. I mean, don't you think BB's kind of been learning on the job? It's his first head coaching job, and by the amount of turnover they have had on the offensive side of the ball, you're never gonna like a lot of these guys. You need to be in a system for. They just keep turning it over offensively. Now get a new coordinator. I mean, this is the 4th coordinator in 4 years, if you count Joe John.
And this one isn't making very good adjustments
that way. Game. How long has Will Stein been the OC at Oregon?
A few years.
How long has the OC with Indiana been with his head coach?
A long time, Jay.
OU would be in a lot better shape right now if Jeff Levy was still the OC.
Yeah,
could have made that work. Didn't.
And I agree that this year the SEC has been wide open. It's not the Georgia and the Bamas of the world dominating every week. It's not. It was wide open this year, and OU flopped at home. And I agree, Teresa. Why did they stop what was working? I don't understand it. I will say this: there is a clear. I don't get this, Tanner. This is what I'm getting ready to talk about. There is a clear conversation between BV and Arbuckle at the halftime locker room. Would you agree, Jay? Because straight out of the chute, OU came out and tried to pound the quarterback run game. Basically, BV said, you've got to run the ball more. We've got to get a running attack. So they actually end up getting one. And They abandon it the last 9:56 of the game. Ekstrom gets 2 touches for 28 yards. He doesn't see the ball again. They were pounding the ball in Ole Miss up the middle. They had a lead, and they didn't close it. They should have kept pound, and won the game.
Yeah.
And they didn't.
Hey, Mess, I'm confused. Why are we comparing those games? I'm confused by that. Why is my name on that statement?
Yeah, LSU Stadium is absolutely empty. 20 grand there, made right now.
Hey, the other thing is this. I've talked about this before. I think their mindset in some of these big games, I think it's just not winning football, man. When you hear stuff like, I feel like sometimes like Mateer today, just you're playing not to lose the game instead of going winning the game. I feel like in a lot of these big games, even against Texas, I felt like sometimes even defensively gotten a little bit of didn't bring a whole lot of drop back, little zone. I don't know. I'm frustrated that you have a game at home, and yeah, they're the number 8 team, but their defense is not very good, Jerm. Their defense is not very good. South Carolina has a better defense than Ole Miss.
Well, OU only scored a couple three touchdowns against South Carolina. They scored 2 today, right?
Yeah, but they ran the ball in South Carolina. They didn't even try to run the ball. The game plan was not very good.
No, who said it was?
Take away the extra run and Satania pass. What did they look like offensively today? To 2 big plays.
A lot of short stuff, Jay.
They could not string a drive together today. They could not run plays. They only ran like 40 plays the whole game. They could not string a consistent drive together. And that's been that way in a lot of games where they lose, man. Offensively, they just can't figure things out. And it starts up front in the offensive line. The offensive line is having issues. And they don't have this mindset, Daniel. They don't have that. It's an unsure.
And what's weird is all you heard off season during the fall, Jay, was Arbuckle is this confident guy. Where's that guy? That's all you heard, how confident and cocky he was. I don't see it.
Yeah.
Do you think there's some kind of friction between him and the other staff?
I don't think there's any friction. I just think he's a new offensive coordinator in a new offense in a new conference with a lot more talent coming at him. It's a different animal, dude. It's a different animal. But I'll say this. He drew up some things today that were open, and your quarterback's got to make the plays. I agree with Kenneth on that. I agree with Kenneth earlier when he talked about the quarterback's not making plays. Quarterback didn't make plays today. The quarterback didn't make plays in the Texas game.
Correct.
And quarterback makes a big difference. So
Yeah.
we've preached this all the time, Jerm. You are not going to win an SEC game when you lose a turnover battle. They lost it today, and it was a big one. You are not going to win games in the SEC if you lose a turnover battle. You're just not going to do it.
Yeah, now you're going on the road. You're right, Porter Moser Stan. He got abused today. Fasusi was bad. Foje was better than Fasusi, and EPL. EPL comes in for Azida and was way better than Heath Azida.
Yeah, but here they just have – it's game 8. You should not be figuring out your identity on offense. They don't have an identity. You know, the line like what you know how a lot of teams you watch, you kind of know what they're going to do on certain. You like here comes the whatever. They don't have an identity offensively.
Yeah, and defensively they can't get turnovers. I mean, they had so many chances today.
Hey, thanks for the super, Brendan. Appreciate it. It says
facts. Margin of error for OU is literally 1. You can't allow more than 25 25 points. 2, you can't turn the ball over at all.
Yeah, and I'm going to give you
There's no margin for error. You got to get any time you can get it. Just like today, Okoye had a chance to get a pick. You did get a turnover, Jay.
What?
Got the ball on the 15-yard line and couldn't score. They went backwards.
Turnover on downs. But, hey, I'm going to give you a perfect example of today. And this, to me, epitomizes so far 4 years with Brent Venables, okay? This to me, this specific thing that happened epitomizes it. OU's down 22-10, or what was that the score? 22-10?
Yes.
Okay. They scored 2 quick touchdowns. They take the lead. They're up 26-25. They take the lead for the first time. Third quarter ends. Crowd just on there. I mean, the crowd was raucous at that point. Okay. Your defense that you have out there, it's time to make a stop. You got the lead, and they go right down the field and score. That's it. Go back to 2 years ago, 2023 against the Kansas game. 4th and whatever, they get it and score. They cannot put stuff together as a unit, offensively and defensively, to win games. That's the chance. You have the lead. You go put another 3 and out, get the ball back. You maybe can go do something again. But they can't put it together, offense and defense. They just can't. They can't work together. It doesn't work, man.
Complimentary is not it. Hey, you're right about complimentary football, and I think Crystal just said something about the punt fumble killed. Hey, Danny, look, I'm going to say something right now that I'm sure you won't like. I don't really.
Football game.
It's a football game, but if you want to say the main mission is sole mission, then I'll agree with you. It should be. That's what it should be. Because in my opinion, that's more important than a football game. However, that's not the case as far as why they're losing football games. But if you want to say it should be, I'll agree with you. Because football's very low on the totem pole when it comes to and on the scale when it comes to life things. So,
well, yeah, Johnson, BV's calling the defense. I know you're being sarcastic, but the problem is, let me see. Y'all should think you're sync up to TVs with Teddy them, and it will give you a better perspective of the game because they are there watching. Wait, hold up, Kenneth. What do you mean better perspective of the game? I'm confused. I watched the game with my own 2 eyes. I'm not a coach. I don't know everything about football, but as a fan, I can say my opinion. And here's one thing. Here's one problem I have. This might really rub some people the wrong way. Okay, but you know what? I've seen a lot of people today on Twitter or whatever, and I see this thing. Well, if they get rid of BV, there's going to be a lot of guys leave, or you got to give them time. I mean,
there will be.
That happens anytime. There's a thing called the transfer portal.
Yeah, it's going to be anytime.
There's a thing called the transfer portal. You can't just wait. At some point, if you're not winning games, I mean, you got to figure it out. I mean, if they, BB has fixed the defense. They're a lot better than they were, but the offense is not nearly what it was. They don't have both sides of the ball working, Jerm.
No, and Joe C. Hey, 2 things. One, and Jay, open the phone lines. I think Damon's asking for the phone lines. Hey, check out the fanstop.com. Sign up for your shirt of the month club. Use code SURGE to get 10% off your first 3 months. But look at this comment. How about the 4th and 2 call? I agree. It was multiple motions. They go under center. They haven't done it in a while, but it's not even that. They should have went jumbo or something. They bring in Carry-On and Kearney. I don't know what that was. And second of all, Joe C. is right on here when he said this. You can turn the ball over. Oh, you can't because the margin of error is too small. I mean, A&M tonight had 2 or 3 bad turnovers when they're about to score, and they're winning by 30.
They're up 49.
You can't have turnovers because they can't overcome them. Joe C's right.
Hey, but the other thing, I mean, I wish I could remember what I was going to say. We opened the phone lines. There was something I was going to say, but you kept talking, so I forgot it. I'll figure it out later. Let's get to Bobby. Bobby, what's going on, man?
Oh, not much, guys. Wait, it's been kind of a day. It seems like it's BV's going out party almost, doesn't it?
You know, I want them to win football games. It's getting frustrating.
Yeah, Tennessee's offense looks pretty. Their defense doesn't look good tonight, but their offense looks like it's rolling pretty good. I mean, last time I checked, they were in the 40s already against Kentucky. So that's going to be that's going to be a problem for us. But what do you think about the run at DeMarco Murray? I don't know. It took him 7 or 8 games to get to 2 best running backs that most of us could probably tell by even last year with Xavier playing.
every year.
Why? What's his coaching plan? What's the deal with that? Because it seemed like when we have the two backs, it seemed like our offensive line didn't play good, but in some cases they blocked pretty well for the running backs.
Second
In
half
some
they
cases.
did.
Yeah. So I mean, the thing about it is, and we just totally, I don't understand it's our coaching that's bad. You know, if we lose by getting beat by a team that we legitimately get stomped and get beat, that's one thing. But games that deep inside us OU fans know we should have won, that's what that's what hurts us the most. And this year, more than anything, even last year was a different thing. This year, the two games we lost, we shouldn't have lost at all. We should be 8-0 right now.
The problem, Bobby, is we've been saying that for the last 4 years.
Yeah, this year especially, because our defense is, even today, the defense still played a B minus. This was Ole Miss. This is one of the top offenses in the country. This defense played well enough for us to win today. It really did.
Well,
it wasn't a great performance.
They were good in spots.
They gave him spots. They gave him chances.
They gave him chances. I would agree with that. They gave him chances, but they also had 11 explosive plays against them. That's too many big plays.
Yeah.
No.
But anyway, maybe Tennessee game will be a little better for us, hopefully.
I hope so. Hey,
all right, y'all guys, have a good night.
You too, man. Let's get to John. What's up, John? Oh, let me see. John, what's up?
So I just wanted to say, riddle me this. We get like 16 yards, rushing yards in the first half. Okay. Mm-hmm. Suddenly we discover in the second half that, and, you know, all of a sudden Xavier Robinson's running up the middle for all these yards. You know, Beatonbaugh's got to go. It shouldn't take 6 or 7 games to figure out who your best guys are that you can get on the field. If you can't figure out who your best players are, you're not that good of a coach in any way that really matters or moves the needle. So it's like, why do we keep going through this?
It feels like it's a broken record every year to me. I mean, it feels like the same thing every year. Game 8, 9, trying to figure it out. But hey, John, they haven't had an offensive identity. I don't know if they've had one under Brent Venables.
No, well, but here's the thing. You know, Beatonbaugh and DeMarco Murray are ground zero for that in the last 4 years. You know, that's where those position groups are the failure as to why we haven't had an identity the last 4 years. I mean, we couldn't, you know, in the first half, I just go back to this. You know, we're at the 40 or 50 yard line and we can't fall forward for a first down on 3rd and 1.
Yeah.
You know, you can't play call your way around that. I know everybody's disappointed with Arbuckle and Mateer, and rightly so, but if you can't, if the offensive coordinator does not have confidence to be able to do that, you can just scrap the rest of the playbook, you know, in my opinion.
Right. I mean, you're absolutely right.
I don't see, you can argue for Venables. He did something with the defense that it was just amazing with all new staff, by the way. That's another thing. They didn't do that on the offense, and look at what the result is. But you cannot argue for Beatonbaugh and DeMarco right now. You can't.
Or Emmett Jones. Emmett Jones either. I don't know why people aren't talking about Emmett Jones.
Well, yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying there, but well, I mean, when did he come on? Like a couple years ago? Like was he was
there 2000? Oh, Emmett Jones, 2 years ago. Hey, the other thing is this: they had a Josh Ford in town from Oklahoma State visiting as a tight end. What can it catch 2 balls? Like not really tight end friendly offense.
Yeah, no, right. Well, that's the other thing. Why would any running back even want to come here right now either? Like I wouldn't even. What do you even have to do to get on the field? Who would even know? You know,
yeah, it's a mixed bag with what DeMarco's doing. You
can't justify it
at this point. Sometimes,
you can talk about. Tell me what the upside to keeping those guys is at this point. You know,
I think the issue is this, John.
Yeah.
Let's just say, okay, you decide to just clean house on the offensive staff.
Yeah.
And you bring in BV's back. Like, at what point is it, like, if you're a position, I mean, you come in, what if you know the BVs, like, if you're a position coach, what if you? Okay, I'll take the wide receiver job at OU. What if Brent Venables gets fired next year? Whoever they bring in is going to bring their own guys in. You're without a job. I mean,
I think that's the pickle that Venables is in right now.
It's kind of you are kind of in a.
He waited. He waited too long, and
it should have happened last year. Should have happened last year.
It should have, because Luttrell was not the only. I mean, that wasn't. There was more rot on the offensive side of the ball than just Luttrell, and I think you're seeing it. Like I said, the case I keep, another when you peel it all away, these arguments for Biedenbaugh, then it's like, well, he'll get a job the next day. Okay, so what if he does? This isn't a game of Monopoly where we're trying to prevent other programs from hiring coaches. We got to hire. What kind of rationale is that he could get a job the other day? That's not a reason to keep anybody.
No, it's not. There needs to be a change on the offensive side. It's pathetic right now.
Yeah, the EPL did not just walk on 2 days ago. You knew he could do that. You knew he could knock people back.
But there are games earlier this year he played and he looked bad in.
Oh, really? Yeah. I don't know.
Last week he played.
Thanks for the call, John. Appreciate it.
All right, guys, take care.
Now, I agree with John. I just soon see EPL over Azida the rest of the year. Like, why would you not? EPL, Fasusi, Foji. Just play all three of those guys. But
hey, let's get to we got Greg on the line. What's up, Greg?
Hey, fellas, how y'all doing?
Been better, but it's
yeah, yeah, me too, me too.
Game. Just a football game. That's all
And I so much want to be positive. I want the team to be successful with Brent Venables. I truly believe the guy bleeds crimson and cream. He wants this program to be as successful as anybody would or could. But you kind of said it a little bit earlier. You just don't see that killer mentality in him. And I don't either. I feel he's way too conservative. He's not looking to put the nail in the coffin when the time's right. I mean, going into halftime or at the end of the game, the guy just loses all urgency. We always have the mentality, well, let's just kind of wind things down. We'll just coast into the next quarter. We'll coast into halftime. We're never trying to really score when the time's right. I don't trust us to be clutch at any point. It's just the guy just, again, seems like he has no killer mentality. Him and Arbuckle just aren't drawing up the plays when the time's right. It's always just like, well, why did we run that there? I mean, do you disagree? I mean,
I agree. And what's interesting is the longer the games go, Greg, I've noticed something, because early on, OU comes out every game. Their first drive, they put points up, even if it's not a touchdown. That they're very loose. As the game goes on, I think Arbuckle and the entire offense, they tighten up on a lot of things, and there's no urgency. I don't understand it.
Yeah. And I mean, yeah, he's a defensive-minded guy, but his defensive mentality bleeds over into the offense, where it's like, oh, let's just kind of score here, or let's just do our best to keep the other team out of the end zone. Let's just do our best to not lose this game. When we have, well, there's no, I'm trying to think of the right words here. Again, urgency maybe is the right word. I don't know, but his
intensity, confidence.
Yes, all that, his defensive mindset has bled over into the offense too. I'm under my thought is that we've seen the best that he can offer. Same with Biedenbaugh. We've seen the best that they're going to ever give us. We've seen the best that DeMarco is ever going to give us here. And it's just not there. I mean, do you disagree with me? Do you think that something positive or that we can play better? Because we've seen 4 years of this, and I just don't think we're going to see any improvement in all this. I mean, am I wrong here?
I don't even.
No, you're right. And the thing is, the defense he took to another level, but how much better can they get? So, I mean, that's probably the peak right there.
The thing is, Greg, look at it defensively. There's a reason why in recruiting they're getting better defensive guys. They want to come play in this defense, and they're off. Go look at their skill positions in recruiting. I mean, they're not just getting a ton of guys out there. I mean, that's concerning offensively. I mean, do you think they have a ton of weapons on offense to work with even?
No, I mean, especially not at wide receiver. I mean, but the other thing is, I've mentioned this before, is most of the schools I would say almost every school looking for a quarterback this past offseason would have gone after Mateer. Same with Ott and a lot of these other guys, but they're not chumps coming into the program. But for whatever reason, we are not developing them.
Agreed.
We're not allowing them to play to their full potential. Something is happening when they get here that isn't isn't working
Hey,
right.
I'll give you a perfect example. There are players all over the country that came from D2 or mid-tier programs. People always want to throw out the Mountain West stuff about
Ole
Arbuckle
Miss's quarterback. Yeah.
and about John Mateer. Well, Joey Aguilar's from Appalachian State, okay? And Trinidad Chambliss was D2. So sometimes it is about development. You're right.
Yeah. That's why I'm also of the mindset that we can't just be afraid to let somebody go if that's the right decision and get somebody else, because there's people out there. Maybe we don't know their names right now. Maybe they're not the big ticket hire, but there's someone out there that is right for the job and that can get it done. Maybe again, we just don't know who they are right now. Lastly, I'm monopolizing your time here, but it seems like to me we just don't have the capability to get a good coordinator in. I mean, Brent Venables has tried. Levy's been the best offensive coordinator we've had. Everyone else since then just hasn't been it. I mean, as of right now, Arbuckle is not who we thought he was. I just don't see any big name or, worth their salt coordinator coming in to play under Brent Venables. I just don't see that happening.
When you don't know how long you'll be there either. That's the problem.
Exactly.
So,
and lastly here, again, I keep saying that, I'm sorry, but we bring in Jeff Nagy to be the GM of this team. At what point does he have the say in any of this? I mean,
he does.
He needs to have it this year. He needs to have it this year.
Because if Brent Venables isn't going to make the moves, surely the GM needs to do it. I mean, do we think he's going to do anything, or is he just a figurehead?
I think he has power to do stuff. We'll see if he does this offseason.
Yeah. Well, there's always next week, I guess, but I'm nervous for it. Yeah.
Thanks,
See you
Greg.
guys.
Thanks, Greg. See you, man.
Is this Okie Lawn Guy on the line, followed by True Sooner? We got Okie Lawn Guy, man.
Okie, you there?
What's up, guys?
Been a while.
Man, it's been too long, and my apologies.
No worries, man. Don't need to apologize.
It's been a busy season of life, but a couple of things I just want to say. First of all, I'm glad I called in. It's been a while. Like I said, I've missed your guys' show. You guys are always awesome, and why I questioned if you guys were having a show, even though you guys had a post-game show, like instant reaction, right, tonight?
Yeah.
Just a little one, yeah.
Yeah. A couple of things is something that came to my mind, popped in my mind immediately after the game. Also, do want a second. There was a point. I went to the game today too with my son. Took him for his birthday. He wanted to go to the OU game. This game, actually, in particular, the weather ended up being actually really nice.
Second half was great.
Yeah. So, one thing that popped in my head as I was leaving the game was, what happened to the years of when OUBL would defend the home field?
Frustrating. Yeah.
I mean, it used to be like automatic that OU could defend the home field, and it has been a long time since OU's been able to has defended the home field. And it's just.
I thought the crowd OU got the lead 26-25. Crowd got loud.
Yeah, it was rocking at that time.
Couldn't get a stop there. Needed
Couldn't
a
get a
stop.
stop.
Loud points, and then they go down there. They abandon the run. They get the ball back after getting a stop. They're down 31-26, and you fumble a punt. Killer play that was. You had the ball at the 40 right there.
Okie, what's the main issue going on with Oklahoma?
Just inconsistent. It's just the whole thing's inconsistent. I don't understand it. I think someone said it pretty good, that it feels like we have a defensive coordinator coaching the whole team, and when questions get brought up about the offense, they talk about the progress the defense is making. So
that's a good point. Good point.
Hey, I like the coach. Go ahead.
I do wish BB had the amount of aggression and anger, and he did show it once today, but he'll rip the defense. He'll talk bad about the defense, but he doesn't ever do that about the offense. Today, he did get on the Arbuckle early in the game. He got on to Arbuckle about something. There needs to be more of that. You've got to hold everyone accountable here.
Hey, and people can probably not gonna like people are not gonna like what I have to say about this, but um, we've been really quick to judge Lincoln Riley after he left, but his offenses were pretty good compared to
Oh,
what
they
we've
were
had
great.
recently.
They were
No
great.
doubt his offenses were good.
They were great. Yeah, I take his offense in a heartbeat.
And
Yeah.
and
Hey.
finally, people need to stop the John Mateer and Baker Mayfield. The guy is nowhere near Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, a lot of those comparisons early on was
Early on, yeah.
because he wore the bandana, he scrambled around and made some plays. That's what it was. But yeah, he's not a Baker Mayfield.
Hey, good to hear from you, Okie.
Hey,
Great
you
to hear
too.
from you.
Appreciate
Hope all's
you.
well.
Have a good, I hope everything's good. See you later, man. Hey, one thing I want to get to this comment that Mess put on there. Says John Mateer officially 30 days post hand surgery with the hand tape got facts. If he's not ready to go, he shouldn't be playing then. I mean, if that's what you're saying, he's still injured. Why is he? They shouldn't be playing him if he's gonna not be 100%. And I mean, so hey, let me. Who we got on here? Let's see. Looks like we got True Sooner.
Hey, make your senses all fucked up.
Hey, what's up, True?
No language. No language.
True, are you there?
Oh, hello. I'm doing something. I had to. Never mind. Anyways, what's going on, fellas?
What's up?
So the last couple of callers earlier were talking about he can recruit because he has some. He's got some stats. He's got some. He's got some marks where he said, yes, these are the guys that I brought in. Can you hear me?
I am having tough.
All I can hear is a bunch of static.
I mumble static. I don't know if it's a bad connection or something.
All
right.
Try it again. Can you hear us?
I can hear you clearly.
Yeah,
we're just headphones on. I got the headphones on. Is that might be the issue?
I don't know. I just hear it kind of like a robot
scratching. Yeah.
I guess I'll call back another day, brother.
Sounds like you're underwater. It sounds like you're underwater.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're swimming.
We heard the F word. We heard the profanity.
F word loud and clear. F word loud and clear.
Let's get to Platone.
What's up, Platone?
Hey guys. I hate to say this, but I think we made a mistake on the Arbuckle Mateer combo. And I was just excited as everybody else was. I thought they were really gonna turn it around. And we were so last year we were so used to having bad quarterback play that I think a lot of us put blinders on, and it took us a few games to realize that Mateer is not that great. Now, is he better than we had last year? Yeah, absolutely. Last year we were the worst in college football, right? So we went from an F in offense to like maybe C minus, D plus on some games, right? And that's not good enough, right? I mean, we've had one good OC here, Jeff Lebby, and that's it. All the other ones have been average. And Arbuckle, I think it's okay. I just feel like he's a C. I think he's a C guy. I don't think he's enough to really push us in the higher level there. I look at a program like Indiana who got Fernando Mendoza. He's got 21 touchdowns, 2 picks, and he was a 3-star recruit.
He's going to be the number 1 pick probably in the draft.
Yeah, so I look at that. Other programs are just better at identifying guys at lower tier programs and finding the diamonds in the rough and elevating them. I looked at Indiana's recruiting ratings. They're like number 30, number 40, number 50. They never had any better than like number 30 on recruiting classes. And their schedule is weak, obviously. But I look at programs like that, and I think we don't have the right guys to look into that. We need to. I remember when Bob Stoops hired Leach from Kentucky. He hired him not just because he had a good offense, but he had a specific reason for him, because he knew that his offense gave his defense fits when he was at Florida, and that's why he hired him. I feel like what we're doing now is we're throwing darts at a dartboard, and there's no rhyme or reason to what we're doing. I know everybody else wanted Mateer and everybody else wanted Arbuckle too, or a lot of people did, but I don't know. I just feel like we've missed on too many coordinators. He's just not the Venables is not the guy to turn that around.
I, I
He's a
agree.
7
Yeah.
and 5, 8 and 4 coach. He's not a bad coach. He's just not good enough for OU standards. And so, I mean, maybe by some miracle maybe we'll beat Alabama by some fluke game or something like that. But I just feel like we're looking at a 7-5, 8 and 4 coach. I know our schedule is tough, but I don't know. I think he's not the guy. I think it's now. Do I want to fire him right now? No, I don't think we get anybody that's obviously better to replace him right at the minute. I just feel like we're just delaying the inevitable. But I looked at Mateer's tape, and he's living a lot of plays on the field. And yes, I know our offensive line is not elite, and they're not perfect pass blockers, but he's getting decent protection, guys. It's not like he's not like he's got a guy in his face on every single
He's
snap.
got
So
happy feet. He's got happy feet.
Yes.
yeah, exactly. Even when he's got time, he's either staring down the receivers. I feel like, look, compared to Chambliss, Chambliss just took easy hitch routes, right? I feel like Mateer doesn't see that, or I don't know, he seems too zoned in on one guy. I don't see him being an upper end QB. He
Did you
predetermines
see
his
what
throws a lot.
you see what
I
BV
just
said about him?
no.
Did you after the game? BV told John Mateer, "You're not going to like the tape.
Yeah,
So you're not gonna like what you see.
You're not going to like what you see because you missed a lot of guys."
right. Before the season, I think I went out here and I told you, and I said, I think you guys agree with this too. I was like, okay, we BB gets more chance. He's got to get a good offensive guy and a good quarterback. If he doesn't, then that's it. It's time to move on. And we're at that point now. And that's the way I felt before the season. That's the way I feel now. Mateer and Arbuckle kind of fooled me the first few games because I thought we really got something here, but now that we're getting into the meat of SEC play, it's just not there. So I think that's all we're ever going to be is a 7-5, 8-4 program with BV at the helm. Even though I'd love to keep his defense, I love to keep his defensive recruiting. He's not the right guy to lead the program. But I'll get off. You guys have a good one.
Hey, thanks,
Thanks, Patone. Hey, one thing I want to say though, Jay, is like this. Look, yeah, he feasted on Portland State, but Joey Aguilar at Appalachian State didn't play a lot of competition. Neither did Trinidad Chambliss.
Chambliss be good today.
Chambliss was great today. My point is the lack of development. And look, Arbuckle talked a lot about bringing his own quarterback coach here, Jay, and he brought him in. And Mateer's not seeing things. That's on them too. Like they should be figuring that out. And then look at the offensive guys. Now, outside Satania, who they brought in, he's been an impact player. But Daniels and Marvin Jones Jr. on the defensive side, they've been great gets out of the portal. They've been better than they were at their last school. So they're developing those position coaches. Offense isn't, Jay.
Well, and let's just face reality before we close this tonight. I mean, the fact of the matter is, it looks like on paper right now, Jerm, the best they're going to be this year is 8-4. Would you agree?
On paper, it looks like 8-4 would be their top.
The top.
Like I said earlier, unless they were to steal one,
because I'm getting ready to
lose one at home.
Let me ask you a question. What is Brent Venables' best road win in Oklahoma?
Road win? Probably last week against South Carolina.
That's sad. The University of Oklahoma best road win in 4 years is at South Carolina.
I don't know who else they beat, Jay. Who did they beat?
They haven't, Germ. Auburn?
Yeah, and hey, I still have 9. Eric, I still have 9-3. I said it on paper. It seems like the best is 8-4.
Yeah, top.
I've got 9-3 still. Like I'm not changing my pick. I've got 9-3. It doesn't mean they're going to do it. Jeez, man.
Hey, so 918 asked something, which I think
Austin needs to stop going at. There's dumb stuff in the chat. Like you talk about people who overreact over a football game. It's the chat a lot more so than I am, Jay.
And this is a great question by 918. Wow. I tried to ask this in the Discord, and some people didn't give me an answer. But can someone name a realistic coach we could hire that would elevate us above 8 program?
Hey, yeah, David says Giovanni Gibson had one more catch than him, and he was laying on his couch in Duncan, Oklahoma. Hey, and he was open several times, though. Hey, we got 2 callers. Big Ten champs. What's up?
What's going on?
So I just want to ask you a quick question and just know that John McQueer's a bitch.
Bye. See ya.
I thought it was you when you called in. It's the same guy that called in last week, Jay, and changing his name. It's ridiculous, dude.
Let's get
Unbelievable, man.
Let's get to Brandon. What's up?
Jeez.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, what's
Yes.
up, Brandon?
I just started watching y'all and just want to say I love y'all's show.
Hey,
Appreciate it.
Love how real y'all are about it. My biggest issue with them right now, honestly, we got DeMarco Murray. He's heck of a recruiter. I mean, he got 2 top 10 running backs in one class, got the number 1 running back in the country, but somehow, some way, none of them are seeing the field. Don't get me wrong, Sawchuck's at another university now, but how do we have 3 top 10 running backs, one that was the number 1 in the country, and none of them see the field?
They're drawing straws before the game. I can't explain it. Today though, Brendan, X-Rob gets going and they abandon it the last 10 minutes.
100%. I mean, they have X-Rob going out there busting huge plays, but not only that, I mean, on his shorter gains, he's getting 5, 6, 7 yards a carry.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Tatum's been hurt, but this is year 2 now of Tatum, and he hasn't really done anything. So you do begin to wonder, when are these guys going to actually do something on the I think his best running backs he's had at Oklahoma are been the guys that weren't highly recruited. The ones that he gets that are better recruited, he can't seem to get them on the field.
For sure. I mean, it honestly, for me, it almost seems like the guys that are out there are the guys that DeMarco somehow has spent the least amount of time with.
I cannot explain anything DeMarco Murray does. I can't.
Let me say this too. I don't know the situation, but to me, it's pretty bad. The guy that started the beginning of the year, Barnes, is he going to play the rest of the year? Maybe he's injured. Maybe he's redshirt. Whatever. The point is this: he shouldn't have been playing at the beginning of the year. Other guys shouldn't be getting reps. I know X-Rob was banged up, but then you give all your reps to Blaylock. Get guys reps out there or something.
Yeah.
And like y'all have talked about before, I mean, pick a running back and stick with him. You can't. They're starting to do that the last 2 games, but we spent the first 6 games of the season rotating 3, 4 guys in. No one can catch a rhythm like that.
Yeah. It wasn't good. There's nothing else to say. It was bad. It doesn't make sense. I scratch my head. I pull my hair out that I have. It's bad. Hey, Brendan, we appreciate the compliment of the show, and thanks for calling in. And now you know how to do it. We do it every night. So,
yes, sir. Y'all have a great night.
You too. Crystal gifting 5 more memberships so that others will join her in her beliefs about OU football. I love it, Crystal. Thank you.
Look what Tim says. Money stops flowing equals change.
Yeah. And it looks like Austin got one of them.
It's going to
somehow, some way.
It's going to be a week coming up, man. You got a tough road game in Tennessee, followed by a tough road game in Alabama.
And Jay, I said this earlier. Hey, and I said this earlier, Jay.
Yeah.
And you and Hunter came at me. I actually think, first off, the tougher of the 2 road games, in my opinion, is Tennessee.
No, I disagree.
But let me tell you why.
I disagree.
Let me tell you why.
I disagree.
Shut up and let me tell you why.
I disagree.
All right, I won't say it.
No, I'm just.
I'm not saying it. I'm not doing it.
Playing around with you. Don't get all ticked off.
No, you're dumb.
Playing around with you, dude. Earlier. Playing around. Go on, Germ. Go on. Don't now. You're going to sit.
I'm not talking about it. I'll have plenty of time this week to talk about why Tennessee is a tougher place to play.
Expand on it before we close this show out.
For one, Tennessee has a running game. They do, Jay. Tennessee's great at running the football.
Agreed.
Bama's not good at running the football.
But Germ, you can stop the run.
2-dimensional is different, Jay. And I think Neyland Stadium, I don't know. OU's had success at Alabama, Jay. They did have success against Tennessee that one year, but
are we going back to 2015?
I'm just talking about any time you played in the
totally
stadium.
Different team and staff.
I won't mention road environment the rest of the week, okay? I'm just trying to have
yeah.
Hey, I don't think I'm going to answer that call.
Yeah, it's time.
I'm pretty sure it's their son, so.
Yeah, it's time to get off here, man.
Should we though, Jay?
No.
Should we give them a chance?
No.
Yeah, it is time. It's 59 minutes in. It's an
I
hour
mean,
in.
I got to go pick up somebody here in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
don't have time for this.
Hey, thanks for watching. Look, I know it says we tell it like it is. That is what we try to do every night. Thanks for watching. Damon Dustin, thanks so much for the supers tonight, as always. Brendan Smith, thanks for the supers. Crystal, thanks for donating the 5 memberships. It is a struggle in Soonerville. Let me just say that right now. And BV's job is flat out on the line the next 4 weeks. I saw Grayson Halton say, that's my coach. I'm playing for that man. So I saw that tweet tonight, Jay. There'll probably be more of those, but win or go home. Win or leave Norman is what's going to happen, Jay. I think that's what it is. So, guys, thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow night. Have a super Sunday, Sooner Nation.